Welcome back. You're watching Morning Live. It's 20 minutes to 7 o'clock on this Monday morning. Now, I don't know about you, but every single newspaper I picked up yesterday, it was just heart-wrenching stories about the Nigerian church tragedy. We're following this story this morning as it's claimed the lives of more than 80 South Africans. And the main focus this morning is trying to get answers on the story. This morning, there will be the first batch of the injured survivors who are expected to land. And Offensive Sitimo is standing by at the Swartkops Air Force Base. Let's cross over to him once again just to find out what the latest is there. I believe that the expected time of arrival has now moved up till 10 o'clock. Let's find out if there's any latest news. Good morning once again, Offensive.
Morning.
Is there any other news as to...
We are yet to be allowed.
Offensive, just explain to us, you say that they're still awaiting the flight to land at 10 o'clock. Is that still the latest? We're still waiting for that plane just to come from Nigeria at 10 o'clock this morning?
Yes. What they're telling us is that they're only going to allow us into the Swartkops Air Force Base at around 9 o'clock. That's when the media will actually be allowed in. And they're saying the plane is expected to land at around 10:30. We were waiting for answers as to find out what could be reasons behind the delay, but answers have not been coming in as yet. So we still are waiting to hear an update from the officials on the ground, still making arrangements for a designated media area inside the Swartkops Air Force Base, where we will be awaiting for the arrival of the 26 injured South Africans who are being flown in all the way from Nigeria. But of late, we are expecting them to land at around 10:30, which is what we've been told by officials here on the ground at Swartkops Air Force Base.
Vincent, now you mentioned in the very first crossing that there was a number of media that was there. Have you seen any family members that are milling about, that are waiting for any news from some of the survivors on the plane?
The families are expected to report to the Steve Biko Academic Hospital at around 12 o'clock. Arrangements have been made with the Social Development Department, where social workers will be there to assist with challenges that might be faced by the families, whether emotional and the likes. So we're not expecting the families to come this side, but we are keeping an eye out for those who might be anxious to see their relatives who might come trickling this side. Then we will definitely speak to those ones who are coming. But of late, we've been told that the families are directed to go to the Steve Biko Academic Hospital, where the injured are going to be assessed as to the extent of their injuries.
Who exactly are we expecting on that flight? We know that it's a number of 26 and there's young children also aboard, but who's on the plane?
On the plane, well, among the 26, we heard that there's going to be 3 children, of which 2 of them have been orphaned after their parents were killed when the Synagogue Church of all nations collapsed. So that's what most media will be looking out for, the children whom have actually been orphaned after their parents passed away.
Oh, this is truly a tragic story, Offensive. Thank you very much. And still lots of unanswered questions, many people wanting to know answers as to what exactly happened and how far they are in terms of investigating exactly what happened in Lagos at that Scone Church. Stay with